Hey people, it's me again. So, anyways, as far as everything there with like the when I'm gonna be able to get a new computer, it's just I think I just been hit with another snag as far as that goes because we've been hit with like another expense here. So, as far as that goes, like the one of the pipes that leads to the main bathroom is like start leaking in the kitchen. We're like leaking a little bit, you know. So I have to like show you what I mean with this house over here, because like that house over here is a similar model to, it's the same model as our house is, that where you could tell like the back window there is where like the main bathroom is, and then over there is like the 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 dining room, and then the kitchen are like right over there as far as that goes. So it's gonna be like another expense there. And then to top that off, I think it's also that the water heater was like I don't know what it is. I think it's like it's starting to fail a little bit because a couple of times the pilot light went out, and then Dad had to relight the pilot light a couple of times, and so it's like Dad was like thinking of getting a new water heater as far as that goes, and the thing is that water heater lasted a really long time, you know, and it was like unheard of as far as that goes, lasting like 24 years, I think, as far as that goes, you know, that long as far as that goes. But that's if the water heater actually totally falls apart and all that kind of stuff there, you know. But as far as this thing goes with like what's going on with like the kitchen and all that, you know, it's just the whole plumbing that runs through like the kitchen, as far as like the regular water pipes, not the sewer ones, that may need to be replaced or something like that, you know. Or is that the joints of it need to be resealed or something like that, you know. And it was already like started like leak right where they were gonna place these new recess lights, but they hadn't really hooked it up as far as that goes yet. It's just that they have the electrical things there, but they hadn't really installed the actual lights itself yet. So that's basically like the reason why I hadn't been on TF2 or any of these other little things there, was because of that, you know. So I'm still kind of debating on whether or not if I want to build like a PC as far as that goes, because of whether or not, as if it's just cheaper to build one of your own, or just simply get one that's just pre-made by Dell or HP or whatnot. Because then I saw this article on Ars Technica that they had like Inspiron PC with was like 6700K, or I mean 6700 i7 processor for $500 or almost $600 or something like that, which normally for that would be at least about like twice as much, or maybe even 3 times as much as far as that goes. Normally is with like with a Dell like that, because normally like when they would sell a PC like that for like 500, they would usually have like an i3 core i3, or like that, like a 6100 or a 6200 or whatever the core i3 model was, as far as for a Skylake edition there. Or they would just have like maybe what they call it, like the Pentium edition, or was it like I forgot what they call that other one, because there's like the Pentium edition, then there's the Core i3s, and there's something that's in between that. But it's basically like the Pentiums are like your entry level processors, and there's this other one is a little bit more a step up from that. Then it's like Core i3s are kind of like your mid-range, and then as well as like the Core i5s, and then the Core i7s are your like high-end ones, but and then again, it's like I'm kind of debating as far as whether or not if I really want like the Skylake one there, because then I was like planning on putting like a Windows 7 on there, because it was just a little bit iffy about Windows 10, or just simply like just suck it up and just have the Windows 10 as far as that goes, although it's like I have like whatchamacallit, like a Windows Phone as far as that goes, but it's just a Windows Phone 8.1, but I mean, not just like Windows 7, because it's also, you can do like Windows 8.1, but it's like, as far as the Skylake thing, that you have until maybe like sometime next year before you're forced to upgrade to Windows 10 as far as that goes. But in a way, although there could be like a bright spot out of this sort of thing, it's like how Vista had turned out, and in a way like how people have been all upset over Vista and all that, and I think it's just how Windows 10 might be like Vista, So, anyways, so it's just still like depends on all of that there, but believe me, I feel like, I think I'd probably gotten a little bit anxious about all of that sort of stuff a while ago, because when I saw some of my friends on from the Turbo Club playing like TF2 and doing all these little funnies, and the fact that I kind of missed out on all the stuff as far as what was going on with TF2 and all that. And it's pretty much been almost like a year since like the computer could not play TF2 anymore. And it's been like maybe like, I don't know, pretty much like a year since the computer had stopped working. I mean, well, technically it could still work, it's just that I think it was just one of the power connectors that must have been knocked out of place when Dad was like moving his computer around and the other computer around, you know, as far as that goes. But it's like Dad doesn't really want me to put any of the games on his computer, so that's pretty much the reason why I hadn't really been doing all that kind of stuff there, you know. But as far as that goes, I mean, his computer it probably has at least about 2 more years left before it starts to take a shit, you know, as far as that goes, you know. So in a way, it depends on all that sort of stuff now, you know. But believe me, since now I'm heading to my whatchamacallit place as far as that goes. But but in a way, it just depends on like how I feel about all this sort of stuff, and in a way, it also like depends on like on my uncle's schedule as far as that goes, because he agreed to like help me like build my computer as far as that goes. I think I still like probably wanted to do like the whole Asus and like motherboard and one of those graphics cards. I think it was that was it like the 960 or was it like the 925 or something like that, you know. And then there's like that, so it was like what if I was gonna do like a Z170 or even like a Z97 or an X99 or something like that. But there was like one other thing, like I said before, you know, it's like I don't necessarily have to do a Skylake as far as that goes, you know. I could do like the whole like Haswell E or whatever they call it, the Haswell refresh thing that they have, you know. And that's only like 2 years old at least, and then you know, on the other hand, you know, it's like I don't necessarily have to do Intel as far as that goes. I mean, I could have like an AMD build as far as that goes, you know, because they were like saying something like, what was it, like the pile driver or whatever, that one that's like out now. And then the fact that there was like people would still use like the FX 6300 processor, even though that processor's been out since 2012, you know. And although it's like one of those little things, you know. So anyways, gets us probably till next time, people. So see you guys later.